Okay, in this video, I'm going to use a blob tool to look for presence or absence. So we'll have a terminal, it's moving around. Sometimes it's without the clamp, the screw clamp inside, and sometimes it is. Okay, now when the screw clamp is present, it's very white, so I could pick it up as a white blob and it's just some kind of irregular shape. So I think that will fit pretty well for a blob. I'm going to first locate this part. I'm going to select what we're looking for. Okay, I'm going to call it find part, something like that, or we could call it terminal. I'm going to set the rotation tolerance to 180 because I see this part's moving all around and I want to see it in every position. And then I would check to make sure it works in all of the images that I have. It's working, so I'm going to move on. Under presence and absence, I'm going to pick blob. And I'm just going to put, to be honest, I'm going to put it around the entire part. Okay. Now, what is it doing? It's picking a black part. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to say clamp present first. So if somebody else looks at my program, they know what that is supposed to be doing. I'm going to pick white for my blob, and it's not picking it automatically. Should we zoom in, or do we just need to adjust this threshold? Let's set the threshold to manual. So this means anything above 128, which is going to be in the middle of this histogram, anything above that, it's detecting as white. I'm going to move this up because there's a bunch of gray in here as well. And let's see if we move this up a bit, what that looks like. Still looks pretty good for our terminal. I'm going to zoom back out. Here it's only seeing one side. Maybe 128 is a bit better. Okay, that's pretty much seeing the whole thing. Okay, even if it's seeing only one side, it's still picking up on the terminal. So terminal, no terminal. Okay. So I would say that works well, even though there's ones where it's only picking up like half of this clamp inside the terminal. It's just because there's a dark area and it's breaking up the blob. I think that's fine. There's no times where we're picking up that the clamp is present when it's not, and there's no times where we're missing that it is present. So I'd say that's pretty good. And that's how you could use the blob tool for presence absence.